Alright, what up, fam, man? Welcome back to Man vs. Anime. And today we are not talking about anime. We are not talking about comics. We are talking about video games and why we love that era and shit so much, man. We are really gamers, all of us. We are super big gamers. So we're gonna talk about it today, man. And we want to start off with, letting y'all know what's our favorite game, what we think is good right now. So we can start off with Drake. Go ahead and tell us what your favorite game right now is.
I don't really have one just off the top of the head. Like, been digging the new game that came out, Exo Prime.
Yeah, super fun. Super fun.
And it's pretty decent. Always can go back to Overwatch.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hit or miss, but that's all games. Throw Apex in the mix, of course. Chill game. A lot of people need to get back into a Smite, man. Nobody fucks with Smite. Smite's pretty good. I play Arena.
I think we ain't been playing Smite because me and Thomas waiting on Paragon. We want that motherfucker so bad.
He's a new character coming out?
No, Paragon is it's a new mode.
It was on PlayStation at first.
It was an older game, but they call it predecessor now. It's an older game.
That is the truth.
Fire, bro. Watching, it's coming to Xbox too. It ain't just PlayStation it's coming to. It's coming to Xbox too. But watching you play that motherfucker,
Alright, I'm gonna check it out.
Fire, bro.
I still fuck with Smite.
Yeah, it's good, bro. It's got Smite beat, bro. I ain't gonna argue, bro. It got Smite beat, bro. It got Smite beat.
Shit up, bro.
You'll see it. You'll see it. So what you think? What's your favorite shit to play right now, bro? Final Fantasy? Yeah, you think that's the one? I take that. I take that. Final Fantasy does go hard, bro. They do go hard. What you got one?
Out of what I play right now, I'd have to say between Fighters and For Honor.
I can feel that. For Honor is fun. I've never really got too heavy into fighters, but I know For Honor goes hard in the bitch. I fuck with For Honor. Me, it's Apex. Across the board. Apex always gonna be probably my favorite game. I love that goddamn game. I got a love-hate relationship with it, but I love that goddamn game. I always come back to it. I'll be like, dude, I'm done with this game for a year and don't take that long, bro. As soon as somebody on it, then I can get back hooked. So yeah, that's my thing. But while we talking about shooters, let's go into the next one. Do y'all think regular multiplayer shooters is dead? And we talking TDM, domination. Do you think that shit is kind of like hit its peak back in like 2010s and shit? Because I think from like once Fortnite became a thing, it just took over and it's like you have to have it now.
I necessarily don't think so. I only say just gonna put the elephant out of the room. Call of Duty's like the best shooter out there.
Yeah.
But the way that they've been going, it's been just stupid.
Yeah.
Like it's like y'all doing a little bit too much.
They're focused on VR. That's what it is. I'm telling you, that's what it is.
To be honest, I don't fuck with the VR. I would prefer Blackout. I love Blackout more than I like the Warzone now.
Well, now, because Warzone with just Modern Warfare, that shit was fire. For the first Warzone, oh my God, that shit was fire. Then when Warzone 2 dropped, that's when I just was like, okay, I don't like this. Now they kind of reverted it back to Warzone 1, but I don't know. I haven't got back on since, so I don't know. What you think?
I mean, I wouldn't say it's dead per se, but like games nowadays definitely following the routine of having to have like
VR.
Yeah, VR or just a battle royale in general, towards where it's kind of like making the market kind of still.
Yeah, I agree.
Like alright, so like I was saying, Call of Duty, they mode still get played, but everybody still looks forward to Warzone.
Yeah, facts. That's really all they're planning for, bro. That's all they planning for.
Yeah, but it's like other shooting games that got the same issue. Like,
yeah, that's true.
Fucking Battlefield. Don't think of
the reason Battlefield works though is because they've always kind of been like a BR without. You got 60 versus 60 player lobbies, and fucking helicopters, jets, boats, car. Like that's why Battlefield. It's like their own thing. Battlefield is kind of like their own entity.
So instead of just a BR, that's really just how they get down.
Yeah, that's just how they get down. Yeah, that shit. They have a BR in there now, but it's like kind of like Tarkov, where like when you die, you lose all your shit. It's one of those BRs like you gotta escape with your shit. You don't get to keep your shit next game or go in. It's one of those type, and I like those too, but those are really hard. You gotta be real patient with those games because you might not fight a motherfucker the whole game. You just going in there, getting shit, and trying to extract it.
just do it.
Yeah, so,
I mean, and I think another reason why they do the VR formula too is because, the whole loot generation deal.
Yeah.
I mean, that just brings in more money for them
It
with
does.
skins. And
yeah, because Fortnite got that shit down to a science. Bro.
Oh, yeah.
They have it down
Fortnite.
to a science.
I don't think nobody ever
Make
Nobody's
money,
getting
no,
Fortnite
yeah, nobody can
skins
make.
right now.
And listen, I'm an
Skins
Apex
endorsements.
die-hard fan, bro, but ain't nobody ever gonna beat Fortnite when it come to getting money. Them
Like,
motherfuckers
I ain't
getting
gonna lie, bro.
money.
I've been on Fortnite lately, bro, and Fortnite is pretty fucking nice,
Yeah.
especially in the no builds mode.
Yeah, and they them graphics. That's what I'm about to say. They put that Unreal Engine in that shit. That shit is crazy, man. It looks good.
One of the first games out here to put it in.
Yeah, it looks good. And the thing with Apex, what I'm still triggered about a lot of people is they haven't even gave us the optimized version, what they call it, but they haven't gave us the updated graphics version that we were promised like a year ago. We still ain't fucking got it. We supposed to get that when the system dropped, and we still haven't got that upgrade yet. So we're still on basically the old graphics. I don't know. They need to work on it. They really do.
Fucking Apex.
They do say XS, it does, but it hasn't put up. They were supposed to go 60, like a true 60. Like we getting it, and it's supposed to be 64K. We just not. I think we're getting the 60, but not the 4K. I don't know. Apex. They need to get on their shit because that game, y'all getting money too. Cause y'all taxing way harder than Fortnite is for the shit.
Yeah.
Like an heirloom, you spending like 160. Like
Yeah.
they're taxing, so them motherfuckers is getting money, like for real. And y'all have like professional ALGs, like Fortnite got their little league, but I mean it's for real with Apex, like it's for real.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand that, man. They getting too much money to not be making as much money as Fortnite,
Right.
but they are still the #1 battle royale right now. But nonetheless, what you thinking, Thomas? You think you think regular shooters are dead? Yeah.
Because the money always, you want Warzone or you want certain other battle royales, you gotta pay this game to get that.
Yeah.
It's 50-50.
Yeah.
So it ain't gonna go nowhere. I don't feel like it's gonna fall off, nor will it go peak higher than what it already is. It's gonna stay basically where it's at, where it's been the last few years.
Right,
where it's at.
I can say this because of that. I was telling you a shooter that's like an example of why I feel that battle royales are kind of where it has to be now. Look at Halo. All right, Halo Infinite. Everybody thought we were getting a battle royale. We tolerated multiplayer at first because we like, all right, we learning, we getting in the groove, we understanding how the game works. Just basically learning that shit. And when no BR came, look at Halo now, it's dead. Like that shit's dead. You still always gonna have people who play it,
Man, that
but
shit-
it's not. It's dead, bro. It's not a
dead.
steady. Yeah,
Within the first
month. Yeah, it was. Because everybody's like, all right, we done did this shit before. Where's the BR? Like, we want to see what a Halo BR looks like.
Not even really. That motherfucker dropped it. But y'all gave us like what 4, maybe 5 maps.
Yup.
If that, and then
Mhm.
like. Shit,
wasn't
if they look
fun.
at Halo 3, they had like 12 to almost 24 maps. Before DLC and shit like that, then you don't have infected,
Yeah.
like certain game modes were missing. Nothing looks like, man, nobody keep playing this corny ass shit.
Yeah,
Story
it
mode.
didn't work.
Well, I played the first mission.
It was fun, but it wasn't multiplayer. Yes.
Yeah, that was like, yeah, that's man. Bogus. Halo was bogus for me. And I'm a huge Halo fan. That's bogus.
I didn't think it was that bad. I just wanted BR. That was my thing. Like, give me BR, bro, and I'll be happy, man. Like, I don't know. I just think BR should have been a thing.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't never even played Halo.
Oh man, you missing out, bro. Halo, old Halo, bro, back in the day, bro. That shit was
Because
wild,
I ain't
bro.
get on Xbox until the series.
Oh yeah.
Not the or the one.
The one, yeah. Yeah, Xbox is my shit. I fuck with PlayStation too. I fuck with all systems, but
Fuck it,
Xbox
bro.
is
As
where
long as
I'm
the
at.
game is good, bro. I don't
Yeah,
care,
yeah,
bro. I don't care what it's on. I'm gonna play that bitch.
Alright, so next question I ask is, do y'all think single player games are making a comeback? Like, I think single player was kind of dead for a few years, man. They were putting out games, but nobody really wanted to play them because multiplayer was just such a big thing. Like, everybody wants to be in party chat and shit like that. And it's kind of hard to sit in party chat and talk everybody playing a single player game. It can happen, but majority of the time people want to play the game together. That's why, I think gaming has become bigger than what it used to be now, since it's such a way of communicating because you can meet so many people through gaming. And I thought single player games were kind of like just not where it needed to be. You had Sony dropping gems, but you know, Microsoft wasn't really dropping anything. But I mean, right now I think single player games are making a big comeback. You got a lot of things coming out. It's a lot of, you know, people getting bought out, a lot of money getting put into smaller companies. So I think they'll make better games because there's a lot more money behind them. But yeah, I think single player games are making a comeback. What y'all think?
Yeah, I mean, I think they've always been there. It's just been on the, I think it's been on the back burner for a lot of shit. Cause like you got a lot of multiplayer shit that came out and then just took over for a while. So I mean, now you got like your major single player games coming out. Like you got your Spider-Man, your Wolverine, Zelda now,
Starfield.
Yeah, shit like that. Well, I think Starfield.
No multiplayer. Remember when we watched the video? No multiplayer.
Oh, that's what they said multiplayer.
Not on top. It might come later, but I think it's more so on a single player game. Yeah, I honestly think that's what it is. Because it's like Elder Scrolls.
They might start off with building, like let you build first, and then maybe add.
I think it'll come that later on. And the only reason I say that is because it's like it's 10,000 planets. Like
the game is too big for it.
I think right now they're probably working on it, but you gotta think they said they've been making this game for like 20 years, man. So, dude, they probably are focused on just making sure the bitch works. Like, let's just put this out, make sure it works good, and let's not have that hassle. Add multiplayer, cause that's where shit gets bad when you put multiplayer in games. Like, it'll ruin you. Like, look at Redfall, it will ruin you.
I mean, it's cause like, you know, you gotta. Is the net code?
Yeah, it has to be work. Yeah,
you gotta make sure the net code has a good connection, it's stable, and that everybody ain't dropping out of games and feeling that.
I only really think the multiplayer thing is a problem. It's the people that are making the games listen to the community too much. Like it's like the community is scaring them. They can't scare y'all into doing like releasing shit early. Y'all make the motherfuckers, but then when y'all put it out early. Then motherfuckers get to play, oh man, this shit's trash. Should have been developed, man.
Yeah, Cyberpunk.
Yeah, literally. I mean, that's literally what happened. And then like shit like Anthem, like motherfuckers pushed them.
I was so upset about that
to release this shit. Like it feels just maybe.
I was hyped for that game.
It looked beautiful, bro.
It looked good.
Like it's crazy to this day. I went back and played not too long ago, and it still looks good. But like from what y'all showed in the trailer versus what you're playing, like the weather changes, the animals running around, like you don't see really no animals running around, the weather changes don't look like nothing. And then like the missions are just like wash, rinse, and repeat, literally just in different areas. Like they're taking time to make these games, yeah, they keep getting pushed back just for a reason. Like if certain net codes were perfect, they'd be straight. They'd be straight.
Yep. But I think that's, I kind of agree with you on that. I mean, I ain't gonna say kind of, I think that's a big issue. I think netcodes is just a major issue now with gaming. Gaming has gotten to the point where it's like, you mandatorily have to have a multiplayer, and if not, you gotta be like a fucking Spider-Man. You gotta be something that's just fucking niggas up, bro. You gotta be hitting them, and Sony has it, bro. They got that shit down to a science, bro, and that's literally because you got Ghost of Tsushima, you got fucking Spider-Man, you got God of War. They got a lot of single player. I mean, those are their Last of Us. They got a lot of shit, and their show's so good, motherfuckers just turn them into movies. Uncharted. Shit is, I mean, their single player games are that damn good. So,
I mean, one thing Sony has always had, like, even though people have complained about it, is exclusive.
Yeah, exclusives.
I mean, you see where you win with exclusives is they can only get it on
your system.
And when it's only on your system, that brings in so much more money.
Yeah, it does.
And then you can bring in more content because you can focus solely on that game for a lot longer.
Yeah, true.
And with a lot of those games being single player games, off the top, it automatically works usually.
Yeah, facts.
Unless it's just like some bug that you know.
That'll fuck it, to corrupt the whole system. Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, they are making movies and shows, and I mean, even before that, like, why you playing the game sometimes, it's already like a movie.
Yeah,
Bro, like
honestly.
Final Fantasy 16.
Yeah.
That is a movie.
That shit is beautiful.
That is
That
a
shit is
movie.
beautiful, bro. That game is crazy
I'm watching
good.
the
I've been playing the
gameplay,
fuck
bro.
out of it. It's crazy good, and it's longer than I thought.
Bro, it's like 35 hours.
Yeah, it's longer than I thought. They were trying to downplay it, but I'm like, oh, it's longer than I thought it was gonna be 20.
It's a masterpiece.
Nothing else.
Shit.
The main story is 5 hours.
Yeah, 15 was
15 was
good.
hard.
15 was good. I mean, that story alone was like, damn, it's
Bro,
fucked up.
just the evolution, just the
Fucked up.
evolution of it all. Like,
You know what,
Final
to be
Fantasy
honest,
gameplay, bro.
I feel like where they could have did better in 15 too though, instead of making each character's backstory DLC, I think they should did that when the time to knock left.
Yeah, and then it just
That's when
let
they
you,
should've
yeah,
did
just added it in.
everybody's
Yeah,
life.
yeah. Let you know what's going on with Prompto.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, what's
like
the name?
that.
Gladius or some shit?
Gladius,
Yeah.
Prompto, and Ignis.
Ignis, yeah, Ignis, yeah. Ignis dude with the glasses, yeah.
Yeah.
He was no, Prompto was the robot. Prompto was the robot, which was wild. That kind of fucked my head up too to find out that nigga was a fucking robot though. The young one, the one that had the 2 guns.
No,
Yeah, Prompto, he was a robot, nigga.
I thought that was Ignis.
No, Ignis is
It
a
was the glasses.
no, that was
Ignis used to be
Prompto.
like a soldier.
Yeah, he was Gladius, yeah. Cause he was his protector. That's
that was
what
a big dude.
yeah, the bigger nigga. And Ignis was like a strategist. And then Prompto was a robot, but he was his friend.
yeah. Prompto was the robot.
He was the robot. Yeah, that shit was wild. That was pretty good. But yeah, what you thinking, Thomas? What you think? Single player still popping, or they making a comeback?
It's a choice. It just depends on what you want. A lot of people want certain
True.
games.
Yeah.
So for instance, like Fable about to come out, that should have been came out. BioShock should have been having one came out by now. Resident Evil did a remake. It's just what you want. It's not per se they don't have nothing. It's just what you want.
Well, I feel you, and then I got a little rebuttal, and the only reason I say that is because it started feeling like they got like lazy with multiplayer games. It started seeming like they was just like, all right, just throw some shit out there, because everybody was trying to get this cash grab of I mean, not some multiplayer, but single player games. Everybody's trying to get that cash grab of what multiplayer was at the moment. Like, if there was games that just didn't need multiplayer, like, even you could say The Last of Us, that Uncharted, like, no, y'all have the option, but we really not trying to play that. We're playing this game for your campaign. That's it. We don't want to play all that multiplayer shit y'all got the little hide behind. We don't want to do that. That's not what we play this shit for. We literally are playing this shit for single player. Like, if you stick to that, I mean, I think companies who do good at single player games should stick with that system. Like Bethesda, and y'all do these massive ass games. That's what y'all do. Stick to what y'all do so y'all can make them the best games y'all possibly can, instead of just being like, well, if we don't put multiplayer here, you know, it's gonna fucking, you don't have to do that.
I think a lot of companies shifted that direction only because of, I think we went to a big COVID period, so it was like, man,
People are home.
motherfuckers gonna be on the inside.
Yeah. But we weren't even getting shit during COVID. Everything got pushed back. Like, we weren't getting shit. It was like a 4 year of nothing.
That was like that. I guarantee that when nobody's playing, they was trying to.
Yeah, we was watching movies at the crib. That shit was on HBO shit that was supposed to go straight to theaters. We watching this shit at the crib, bro. Oh, it was popping. That shit was popping.
Post-COVID, you got all your cons and shit coming back. Like my buddy Jesse, his game, he gonna be an Evo. He has a booth at Evo.
Yeah. I seen this post. Yeah, I
So
seen this post.
everybody's about to. I mean, everybody's coming back out. It's like full.
Hey, we have to talk about that.
So Microsoft picking up Blizzard. Blizzard needs them. Maybe that's why the campaign didn't come out as well as it needed to come out. That's why they canceled it. And it was like, we'll just put it on the back burner. We'll sprinkle it in a little bit. So hopefully that helps them launch their campaign, because they're animated shorts. They're doing YouTube for different launches of characters, or even just giving us like intros. Their intros, so everything fire. So hopefully, with them merging with Microsoft, they'll have more manpower to set a certain team aside so they can work on the campaign, instead of just being focused on their main platform, which is their multiplayer game. So hopefully everything works out.
Well, let's talk about that too. I mean, if you don't know, if you've been in a motherfucking shell or something, Microsoft has bought Activision and Blizzard, which is a really, really big fucking deal. Like, I mean, that it's kind of like getting downplayed by a lot of people. But I think those guys are Sony fans.
Me one of them.
Yeah, but it is really a big fucking deal, dude. They just bought them for like, well, they didn't buy them yet. I don't think the deal is completely closed, but I know they just won the FTC court case that they were having, and I think the reason FTC lost is because they went in so biased towards Sony. I mean, this is a big deal. This is letting people know that, hey, we own Call of Duty, we own Diablo, we own all those big name games, Overwatch, all these big name games. Microsoft owns this shit now, or they're about to, and that is a huge deal, like a really, really big deal. I mean, it's even Spiral. They even own Spiral, which is crazy. Sekiro, that's Microsoft. I mean, that's, yeah, Activision, that's Microsoft now. Like, all these big games is, Microsoft got the money to and went out and bought these people. And then you gotta think who they already own. So, I mean, if you an Xbox gamer, which majority of us are, like literally everybody in here, we all play, Game Pass about to be looking real nice. It's about to be looking real nice, like real nice. Even a PC player, dude, I mean, first off, Game Pass is really the shit anyway. Do you spend $16 a month, whatever, but I mean, you got hundreds of games at your whim, dude. Like, even if you ain't never tried it, I mean, just try it. You don't like it, uninstall it. That's the beauty of Game Pass, bro. And then you have all these day one drops like Exoprimal we were talking about earlier. That's a day one drop, man. We didn't pay $1 for that fucking game. We just got it, man. Dude, Game Pass is probably the best thing to have, man. It's insane. Yeah, you see, jump on in, man. It's
Yeah,
Xbox.
I mean, you basically getting a bunch of games for free.
For free, yeah, honestly. And then if you don't like them, you literally don't have to. You don't feel like, bro, I just spent such and such on this. You didn't. You just downloaded, didn't like it, boom, go about to.
Yeah, and you can still re-download it if you want to.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a big deal, dude. I think it's really major. It's a big W for Xbox because Xbox been taking a lot of L's. I think people kind of really was ready to shun Microsoft out after Redfall because of how shitty that game was. And I think this really helped it out a lot because now it's like, oh fuck. Because, you know, during that Redfall, you know, bullshit that was going on, you also had the bullshit with them trying to fight them against this takeover. They didn't want them to buy this shit. So now that that's bought, it's like Xbox basically like, nigga, we got some shit cooking for y'all. For real. We got Hellblade, we got fucking Fable, we got Starfield. Elder Scrolls is still up in the air, but like they said it's like 5 years away, but motherfucker, you might not get it. PlayStation, you might not get it.
In general, bro, Xbox, like with them having all these companies with like online connectivity, they basically got multiplayer unlocked there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, they have multiplayer unlocked. I've been saying that. PlayStation's multiplayer ain't hitting
Nintendo,
shit.
PlayStation, everybody else, they ain't really up to date on multiplayer games, unlike Microsoft.
Yeah, Microsoft,
PC.
oh yeah, they're on it, bro. They're on the shit. Like the shit is beautiful.
And like with them having Call of Duty, that's like
That's
one of the
a big
biggest
deal,
multiplayer
man.
games. Like
That's a big deal,
Like
bro.
2 generations. Nigga.
They server space is something crazy. So the games that are like popular now, like Shinobi Strikers, for instance, like hopefully that's a different company or something.
Man,
Hopefully,
Yeah, it's been.
hopefully they fix that shit.
Yeah.
They fix that shit. Again, they keep dropping content for the motherfucker.
Yeah, you keep dropping content for a game that you can't play. It's fucking absurd to me. I don't understand that either. Like that's crazy.
Like y'all,
I don't know. I don't think they really spending any budget on like the netcode.
No.
they need to
They're not at all,
dip
bro.
into it just a little bit. Like just skip a character just one time, upgrade that motherfucker just once.
Yeah,
just
fix
once.
it. Just fix it.
Motherfucker be straight.
But yeah, I mean, what's y'all take on this fucking takeover, man? Because I think this is like, it's hard to explain how big of a deal this is, bro. These motherfuckers just bought Call of Duty. I'm not joking, one of the biggest, if not the biggest gaming franchise in history. I think it might be the biggest gaming franchise in history, bro. And I'm not joking. Like, I think Call of Duty is that fucking big. So I mean, this is crazy, bro. This is a big purchase,
That's
man.
something that's not really ever really been downhill, other than like some of the smaller Call of Duties, like even.
But they
the
always
smaller Call
snap
of
back.
Duty.
They always bounce
I
back.
mean, I think it's good because, like, I mean, just think about it. Call of Duty tournaments have always been fat.
Yeah.
If Microsoft was to start posting like official Call of Duty tournaments,
With they budget,
that's already gonna rack in money for one, and then for two, like,
bro.
all right, so
You got a company like Microsoft putting money behind this shit. Like all these games that we play, now they have a Microsoft budget, which is it's damn near endless money.
they get fresh ideas and
Yeah.
raps.
Now we can hire people. We own another studio. We just gonna go in here and clean this shit up, get some people in office who we want in office, and then let's just keep shit flowing the way it was.
Like really, and if they come up with another Black Ops,
Yeah, I mean,
or like another Modern Warfare,
I think the next one up to bat is probably one of the Black Ops.
I think so. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's been like the last one was like what 4? Or was
Black
it-
Ops. No, it was. They went back in time again. That was Treyarch. So there was Treyarch that did it. So Treyarch is basically Black Ops. So whenever, because
Yeah,
there's 3 different studios that do this: Treyarch, Activision, and then I forgot the other one. It's another studio, but they the one. The other studios, the ones that did Infinite Warfare and shit like that, and Advanced Warfare. They did all that bullshit, but. Nonetheless, Call of Duty ain't been missing, bro. That's a big fucking W, bro. Not to just throw in Overwatch, Blizzard, just in general. World of Warcraft, you got these motherfuckers about to get money. And World of Warcraft coming to Game Pass is a big deal, bro. Cause you know all them people that play World of Warcraft, they have a subscription. So instead of if it comes to Game Pass, now you don't have to spend this $15 subscription on World of Warcraft no more. You just get Game Pass. You get that. You get the subscription that comes with it, and you still get all these other fucking games you can download now. That's a really big deal, and not to mention if they implement World of Warcraft 2 console. That's, bro, I'm telling you, man, Xbox about to, bro, they about to see a very big player base. Nigga, all these niggas can't afford PCs, so if they can play the shit they want to play that's on PC on console, which Microsoft is trying to do, I mean, it's game over after that, bro. It's really game over
It's
after
giving you a
that.
cheaper route, basically.
Yeah, it's game the fuck over. Ain't nothing you're gonna be able to do to stop them. The day we get Steam implemented to Xbox, it's over with.
And you don't
It's
really have to
over.
rely on fucking.
You spend that $300, get you a Slim, and you in the game completely. Like you can play all your Steam games. You're in the game. And Xbox has shit where you can hook up mouse and keyboard to it. So it's, I mean, it's
It get you a hard drive, you straight.
yeah. So another thing, let's talk about this. Should multiplayer games all be crossplay now? Since we talking about all systems?
Yeah.
I agree. I think we all agree on that. I think crossplay is slowly coming to just be the norm now because 2K finally did it, and that. Well, I ain't never think that shit was gonna happen, but 2K done implemented crossplay. Crossplay should just be a thing. I just think you have to. It should be an option also because they're starting to like take that option away from us too. Like, you know when you're getting cheated. Like Call of Duty has it bad, bro. Like it's bad in Call of Duty. Like you will run into a lobby and these motherfuckers is hacking.
Yeah, I was like, because
Yeah.
different systems, modding's different. And,
Yeah.
some of them it's easier. They get the aim bots and
Yeah,
shit.
it's fucking
PlayStation's pretty
bad.
known for modding, bro.
Yeah, it is, but it's not
PlayStation
worse than
ain't
PC. I'm saying
Nah,
you put
bro,
once you
yeah,
implement
PC.
PC in.
PC, that's where they start to cheat, really.
Yeah, I
They can
love
change
it,
the whole
but it
game
should be an
before.
option. Yeah, because now you can connect with your boys who got other systems. I think it's just
I
a
think it
connector.
opens
man.
up like the competitive field.
It does. It does.
It makes it way more competitive. Like
It does.
That's like, I think
It's enough of that. Oh, you play on PlayStation, I play on Xbox. PlayStation niggas better. Well, let's lobby up.
Yeah.
Now we can figure it out.
Like some other time, they can like if the game studios really
Mhm.
wanted to, they can have like a whole console war on the game.
Honestly, they could. They
That shit would
could.
be hard.
I mean, yeah, I just think it should be a mandatory thing, but I think we cannot forget about the word options in here because there's times when I really want to cut crossplay the fuck off and I can't, and that kind of pisses me off because I don't want to have to play crossplay with people. I don't. Some days you just be like, oh, this nigga's on PC,
Sometimes
and you
it
just
just
know,
does-
you would
it
just
just
see
gets-
it like
it
it's on
gets
some
toxic.
bullshit.
It
Yeah,
gets
it does. It gets real toxic. Yeah, gaming altogether is extremely toxic right now. So Yeah, I think
you
that's
gotta be, you gotta be real.
You gotta have thick skin. You gotta have thick skin. I don't think it's as bad as it used to
It ain't
be.
even just about the shit talking no more, bro. It's just the fact that you getting cheated.
Yeah,
You know, in certain games, bro, you either getting ganged up or you getting cheated, and you
My mama.
either gonna eat it or you just gonna have to break your back and come back real quick.
Hey, random subject. Y'all think our kids or just kids in general, the new generation, could have lasted in our days?
Yeah.
No. Our Call of Duty days.
Everything was made, man.
Hell no. What do you?
Our Call of Duty days. Listen, I don't know what age group is watching this. Boy. But hey, it was a dog eat dog world back in about 2008, 9, 10, 11. Hey, it was a dog. That mic. Hey, how y'all play now with the mics off? None of that. We didn't even do parties. It was just jump in the lobby, bro. There was no. We didn't do parties, bro. You got on the game. We saw you on, and we sent you an invite, and you jumped in the lobby. Everything was through the lobby, and nigga, it was up from there, bro. You're this, you're that. It was bad, bro. Call of Duty was the prime example. Even 2K. 2K was bad. It was horrible, bro. Halo was bad. Bro,
Halo had them all.
yeah, Halo had them all. Bro, hey, gaming back in the day, oh my God, bro. Y'all lucky they made it. And it's so piece like, you would get a message, literally.
Hey, I remember hate message.
Oh my God,
You gotta
straight hate
in a
message.
minute, bro. Like,
No, you was getting it
I
bad.
remember beating somebody ass. He was like, "You fucking try."
Yeah, everything. Oh, you getting it bad, bro. You bitching. And this no lie. This is white people's go-to. It's the, when all else fails, bro. When they lost the argument, it's the go-to. I'll bleep it out. But it's facts. I'm not joking. It's facts, bro. They go to that, they run to that word, bro.
You know what you are?
Yeah.
Hard
on, real quick.
It was Goku and Gohan.
Hey, yeah,
Gohan
he
was
said-
mad. He was like,
he was looking at
the
the
White
Scrabble
Ranger.
board.
Power Ranger was White Ranger.
Oh, yeah.
It was Red Ranger was Red Power. Blue Power Ranger, Blue Power, and the White Power Ranger was like, but it was Gohan.
Yeah.
When Videl got whacked. He was like, and then Goku was like, hey, knock it off.
said,
Don't
no.
do it. And he was like, he wanted his white Power Ranger wanted to say white power so bad, but you can't.
Bro.
In tears.
Earlier this morning,
Funny,
I seen one where they was looking at a Scrabble, like a little Scrabble line, bro.
Yeah.
It had the words, the nigger on there, and he was like, "Is that same one?" He was like, "No, stop it.
Don't do it." Oh my God, bro. Hey, gaming back in the day was so beautiful.
We just
bro.
came from a different era.
Yeah, we did. We came from a different era, bro. We had thick skin, bro. Now it's like, when people go there, it's funny, because it just brings you back, but it's like, oh man, I'm not even gonna give it to you, because I'm gonna hurt your
We
feelings.
used to grab our assholes.
Yeah, facts.
Grab our
No,
assholes.
facts, yeah, because people really, like, go out their way now. It's like, you gotta message me and shit. Like, I don't care. I just be like, all right, I can't hear you, so it's not hot. It's not easy.
there.
You go, what, PlayStation?
It's still there.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
be messages off. Don't do me messages. Hey,
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
right.
It's bad on there.
Nah, PlayStation is still on some shit.
I'm so quick to tell you I'll beat you a bun. I use a bun.
Do y'all like this? We can end on this. I think this is a good end on. What do y'all think about all these remakes that's going on? Like, they're remaking.
Some do,
everything.
some don't.
I like it as long as the games that I've missed. Like, I was super happy about Dead Space. I think Dead Space and it lived up. Dead Space lived up to what I wanted it to be. It was everything I wanted. I was like, oh my God, this shit is beautiful, bro.
Final
And
Fantasy VII.
Resident Evil 4.
Final Fantasy, yeah.
Yeah, Final Fantasy VII.
Really
Because that's a complete.
That's they completely redid
They
Final
hit that
Fantasy
one. They
7.
never dropped that second part.
Yeah.
It's on the way.
Yeah, it's on the
Yeah.
way.
It ain't fast enough.
It's on
It
the way.
ain't fast
Yeah,
enough.
they redoing that.
They was supposed to remake out
Something that's moving like this.
Yeah.
Or they had big ass arms.
And it was
shit.
turn-based.
Yeah, but I'm
was
saying
turn-based.
now it's something totally different.
Yeah.
It's
Bro, it look like the
completely
3D
redoing.
movies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
facts.
And I mean, like how they bring back old games like
Yeah.
Armored Core and whatnot.
Yeah.
It brings
Armored Core 6 about to drop.
Yeah, bro. It brings us a chance for them to bring back
Motherfucker,
something.
solo player. I understand. It's new that
They said it's starting off, right, though? I
I don't know if it's starting off
Because Armored Core is basically the mech, like, Dark Souls, ain't it?
This is somewhat.
Yeah, it's like stupid hard.
Yeah,
I mean,
it can because you
like,
you don't know how to build, and if you're not reading, that's
And it's
your
Game Pass, ain't it?
I hope so.
I thought it was. I could have swore Armored Core you can download it right now on Game Pass.
Can you?
Yeah, I think so.
Because I mean, the old Armored Cores, they were 2-player too.
Yeah, facts.
Online used to be great. Well, Armored Core 4.
Armored Core 4 was the last one that was 2-player. Because 5 was.
I remember Sammy and them talking about it too. I was like, man, the Armored Core 4, the online.
Yeah, for Answer.
Boy,
Yeah.
for Answers, fire.
Yeah, you was just on there, bro.
I'm liking the remakes, bro. I like it. I think it's a good thing. I don't think it's a bad thing. I don't think a lot of younger people got to experience the shit that we grew up with, that we love so much. So to give it to them better, which is it also make you understand why we enjoyed these games so much. Because y'all remaking them and y'all making them look extremely good. And it's to the point where I played it, but I'll play it again. I'm like, dude, I don't give a fuck. I'll play this shit again because it's remade.
It gives it to them better, and
Yeah.
like it opens up the chance for them that like can even continue on the story.
Yeah, facts. Honestly, yeah,
Like,
it does.
so one game I want them to bring back because they were supposed to do it originally. Is motherfuckers on
One of the
the
enders.
Yeah, I've been talking about that for a while.
I'm just saying, bro. It's like they was gonna have a third one back in the day, but it was like some licensing issues and whatnot within the Hideo Kojima company.
Yeah. Yeah, he went to what? Armored Core. Armored Core. It's multiplayer, ain't it?
Yeah.
I thought so. That's what I thought they said.
When it first came out, ready for pre-order, it was
It was single player.
Yeah.
So they had to change it, but because
But
they knew it was gonna riot, bro. I told you, like it was usually 2-player.
Man, especially
Yeah,
because
I've been seeing the trailers for it. I'm like, this shit look fire. It look good in the bed.
And they added so much more in this one.
Yeah, it's
like, that shield. You
I'm
didn't
excited.
always have no shield.
So what's we getting on this then? What's one game you think that you want remade, that you would love? It's on the English. What you got, Tom? One game that you would really want remade. What you thinking?
Or Fusion Frenzy.
Fusion Frenzy would be fire, bro. Now with the graphics, oh my god, it's twisted fire.
Yeah, I
can see that. Yeah, Twisted Metal. Now the way these niggas make cars look, bro. Oh my god.
Right now. They works after this movie.
It's probably after the show. Yeah, the show's gonna make a demand for it. Yeah, if the show does good, it's gonna make a
But they
demand
can put
for
the
it.
overs back on the PlayStation, little Game Pass type shit. They put all the overs on there.
Yeah, I mean they got Anthony Mackie helping blow it up. Yeah, it's definitely.
Well, the game that I want to remade is getting remade right now. So
What's
kind
that?
of perfect, right? Kind of super hype about that. You don't understand. I don't want to blow my lid, but I'm like, nigga, when this shit drop, oh, I will be playing the fuck out of it. I played that game probably 7 times. I probably beat it about 7 times. I love Perfect Dark. I had it on GameCube. Super good. Super good. And I'm kind of excited for this Ronin shit, man. I don't know, it's a little secret, but they making a fucking Last Ronin video game that's supposed to be like God of War, and I'm extremely excited about that. Yeah, bro, because Mikey that nigga. Mikey is that nigga. I'm like, oh, I cannot wait to see this shit. This shit gonna be fire.
Mikey is hard, bro.
Mikey gonna be that nigga, bro.
Storyline is just so cold.
Yeah, that shit all together is crazy. But, you know, that was a good episode today, man. We love video games. We want to bring a little something different today. Yeah, man, that's it, man. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment. You know what I mean?
There it goes.
Yeah. Check them out. Drunk Normal on Xbox, man. Check the Kick out. I'm on Kick now, man. My shit is Automatic X2. I'll put a link in the description. I'll put Dre shit in the description too. But yeah, man, peace.